What's going on, guys? And how everything went today for you? Today was an okay day for me, guys. Nothing too special. Now we're gonna take a look here at AMC and what happened on the day. What you see in the blue during the trading day. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is a short ladder attacks that happened during the day. This right here, I can't call this a short ladder attack because it did not move any of the large scale movement. Don't forget, guys, share the link so we can get this thing popping. But yeah, guys, today was not a sell-off. In fact, it was a major landslide from short ladder attacks. Now, at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the aftermarket, we did see a small but steady increase in price. Here it goes. Here, guys, a few green candles. This is the 5-minute chart we are looking at, but if we take a look at the 1-minute chart, this is what happened on the 1-minute scale. As you can see, the opposite of the short ladder attacks because we continue to go up in price after the downtrends. Now, this is a good insight for Monday's trading, guys. It's looking good. We might most likely have a good opening for Monday. My boy Miguel is in the house. Maintenance 200 to the moon and in the back, guys. Yeah, today was a perfect day to be buying stock. We've seen a nice dip, guys. The winners of today is those who were trading in the aftermarket and was able to get that 41.50 dip. That 41.50 will be a good entry for Monday, guys. So if you was able to get that dip, not only that, whoever was able to get, we go back, that 37.66 we see here, guys. If you was able to get that, drop something in the comment section, because if you did, I am jealous. Now, guys, I did. Now let's take a look at what the analysis says, guys. The analysis is proving to us that it was market manipulation by checking this large scale outflow. It's too great of a difference here in the large scale and the inflow. That allows us to know for a fact that this was nothing but market manipulation. Now, during the trading day, guys, I took notes on when was the order flows outflow actually making movement. And in fact, we've seen a lot of movement during the short ladder attacks in the large outflow, guys. That was obvious market manipulation. Now, let's take a look at what happened with GameStop on the day. Because if we look here at the 10-minute chart, guys, trading at the same pattern. Same pattern during today's trading, which is here. Now let's take a look back at AMC. Same pattern, guys. Let's take a look here at Blackberry. Blackberry pattern was much more of a landslide straight down, guys. This is the 10-minute chart we are looking at, but if we look at the 3-minute chart, we can identify the short ladder attacks. Now, as you can see, these short ladder attacks was massive downward slide for the first 2 hours of trading here in Blackberry. We've seen nothing but a decrease, but that is okay, guys, because Monday is another day. Now, this stock was heavily shorted on the day. Will that affect Monday's trading? Yes, it will, guys. In fact, it has caused a lot of buying pressure for Blackberry Monday. Now, I can see a lot of money pouring into Blackberry, but expect when it's a lot of value in Blackberry, it will be a lot of hitting from the shorts. The shorts tend to come out swinging heavy at the meme stocks when there is value within. Now, I do see a lot of volatility in the short term for Blackberry. Now, if we look at GameStop is looking more stable and less volatile to the market shifts. Now, let's take a look here at this daily chart for GameStop, guys. GameStop daily chart is looking healthy. As you can see, guys, this daily chart is awesome. Just 2 days ago, we were edging $300 at $294. We got very close to that $300 price target. Yeah, the options was cheaper before the bell, but soon that bell rang, guys, the price started hopping around. Now, my only concern for Monday is what the institutions is going to do. We know the small retail investor has his mind set for a short squeeze, so we do not have to count on them selling their shares, because the retail investor shares is in a gridlock. Most of them are currently for Blackberry. A lot of shareholders are in the red, so I don't expect them to sell at all Monday. Blackberry did break out its resistance heavily, as well as AMC, but GameStop, on the other hand, guys, is looking more stable in the run-up. Not too much volatility like we see here in AMC as well as Blackberry. Now, a few other stocks we're going to talk about before we get deep into what's going on with those three. Let's take a look at the Wallstreetbets watch list. Now, the one is that is going to surprise people Monday is Bio Nano. You guys should put Bio Nano in your watch list. It is going to be a runner Monday, as well as Virgin Galactic. It's going to be a runner as well Monday, guys. So put those, keep our eyes on them. I will be going live pre-market Monday, the last 15 minutes in the pre-market, and the first 15 minutes in the trading day, just so I can show you guys how to identify the upcoming bull trap, as well as if they are setting us up for a landslide. Now, in order to identify the buying and selling pressure, guys, we have to go off the order flow distribution at closing, as well as the value. Now, if we see a value increase heavily, that is when we want to pay more attention. If they can't shake us out the stock and we instead buy the stock at the bottom of these short ladder attacks, it is going to be a snowball effect when the smoke clears, which is going to rise the price even further. Okay, guys? Now, in order to achieve another squeeze in these stocks, GameStop, Blackberry, as well as AMC, we have to buy at the bottom of the ladders. That's the only way to achieve it. If we do buy at the top, we will never win, guys. We will continue to be bag holders. So we can't jump on the stock the beginning of the day. It is best to bag the stock either during midday or aftermarket, guys. This is the time that we tend to see a nice decrease in price, and that is what we are looking for. Now, to take into consideration that what is really going on behind the scenes with AMC, let's take another look at it, guys, because let's take another look at this one, guys. Let's see what the news has told us today about the stock. Wall Street versus Meme Army and AMC. Let's see what Malacca they came up with today, guys. Okay, Wall Street analysts who typically drive price action in stocks have been to roll the mere extras in the market. Drama surrounding AMC Entertainment, the movie theater operator. Disney's stock rally has created a large divide between investors and Wall Street strategists as its shares soared to $47.91, more than 800% above the average forecast of analysts covering the stock tracked by Bloomberg. The gap between the two is the biggest among U.S. stocks with a market cap of $1 billion or more. Okay. The situation shows how much a meme stock investors have stolen the spotlight during the pandemic and the extent of a potential losses individuals and day traders will face if Wall Street turns out to be right. Retail investors may eventually become bored of the slow growth trajectory of the mature business. An analyst who covers the stock at Webush Securities said in an interview, but the favor is high and appears to be rising, so fall does not seem imminent. Okay. Now, this isn't an article that will affect the stock in any shape, fashion, or form. Guys, nothing to be alarmed about. But only thing we have to be worried about on this journey is the institutional holdings, guys. The institutional holdings can affect us big time. That 30% that is owned by institutions can be a reserve for the hedge funds when it is time to initiate the short squeeze. When the shorts are covering their calls, they can just get them from this 30% reserve. Now, do I believe that is the case here? Yes, I do believe they are working together. So, guys, all in all, it is going to affect the stock. The fact that AMC is offering to sell over 100 million of its shares. Now, what will really benefit the AMC shareholders if we can get out there and get majority of those shares that are going to be sold, because the hedge funds are going to scoop those things up and sit on them. and sit on them as a reserve for times like this, and it's only going to buy them time to stretch out and hit the stock even harder. Now, my expectations for next week for AMC is to be trading in the $50 range at the end of Monday. Now, volatility is going to start to get a little bit smaller as we consolidate around the $30 range. Now, we might see a spike Monday, but we will in fact come down even further, guys, but that is okay. The $38 to $42 is a good consolidation range for this stock for a few days until we come up again, guys. That is what happened with GME. And another thing, we got to shoot over to GameStop real quick. Another thing I want you guys to know is that GameStop is not as volatile as it used to be, guys. It is somewhat consolidating around this range. Okay. We haven't seen GameStop trade above $250 as long as it has been. Now we see a drawback today, but that is fine, guys. GameStop does still have a lot of room to run. It is actually further in the squeeze than AMC as well as Blackberry. Now, Blackberry is moving at a fast pace, getting close to achieve that. TD Ameritrade limits. I don't trade on TD. I use Weevil, but I am hearing that, guys. I am hearing a lot of that. What was your guys' trades of the day, guys? Did anybody make any money besides in GameStop, AMC, or Blackberry this last week? If so, guys, let me know, because I'm trying to find some new trades as well, guys. Okay, now let's take another look here at some more stocks. We need to take a look at CIDM. CIDM seeing a good day today, guys. This is another stock that is seeing a nice day-to-day gain. Not too much, not too fast. Slow pace wins the race, okay? Now, if you guys are still watching this live, don't forget, give me a thumbs up on this video, guys. It truly helps the channel. If you support the channel, just give me a thumbs up. I will appreciate it. Now, guys, what we are undergoing here the last day was heavy hitting on the short, but we are looking at CIDM as of now, guys. So as you can see here, guys, that daily chart is looking very stable, and we have broken out the resistance here. Resistance here was somewhere around the $1.58 range, so we broke out of that. That is awesome. The next step is to break the $2 range here in CIDM. If any of you guys that is watching this live, if you are trading the stock, write it down in the comment section. What is your average cost as well as how many shares you got? Now, is anybody that is watching the live is trading SOS Limited? This is a hot stock that is also talked about a lot, guys. These last few days, some of the stocks that have been getting hammered have somewhat been trading much better than it has in the past. Now, if we keep one thing about SOS, guys, it is starting to bounce back, but with all the legal things that's going on around it, a lot of people did not want to touch the stock. Now, in this case, I believe those lawsuits were fake, phony, and just trying to get people to shake their positions. Now that the lawsuits have been resolved, SOS can put all that behind them and start to do better. What SOS does have going for them, guys, is that it's a Chinese-based company and they do not have to pay U.S. mining taxes. So that's a plus, guys. Another thing that is special about SOS is its mining facility. One of the world's largest mining facilities in the world, guys. Very big. It makes Ford look small, guys. It makes Ford look like a tool shed. The thing is massive. They're talking about doing a hydro as well as powering it. So that's another big thing, guys. Over in China, they will get a, what can I say, like a write-off for it, for doing that, guys. So that is something good as well for SOS. SOS has a lot going for it, guys. It is mining Ether as well as Bitcoin. Not only that, it is one of the most efficient mining companies out there, said to be more efficient than Riot. The only thing here that stopped a lot of traders from grabbing the stock is, in fact, it being a Chinese-based company, as well as the lawsuits. Now, another stock people love to talk about on the channel is Jaguar Health. Even though we've seen a decline in price here, in Jaguar, guys, it's quite okay. This is a stock that is going to be well needed in this summer. It deals with pets, so guys, we know during the summer pets visit the vet even more often. So I can see JagX flourishing this summer, guys, as far as the share price as well as earnings. Earnings for JagX tend to be good during the summer. Over the summer, it is awesome when they report it. Another stock I want to talk to you guys about is CTRM, aka the flying ship of the stock market. This is a dry bulk shipping company. It recently went through a reverse stock split. The very next day, it shaved off 15%. The very next day of the stock split. Now get this, guys. This company did undergo a stock split, but while all that was going on, the company expanded its fleet sevenfold. Not only did it do that, this company has the lowest debt to asset ratio in its sector. Not only that, guys, the EPS was just awesome. Q1 earnings was awesome, guys. Not only that, sales are up in the stock. So CTRM does have a lot going for it, guys. Its appeal just fell off once dry bulking came to a halt. Once we seen that halt happen, a lot of dry bulking stocks has failed dramatically. But the only reason being is because, like I said, guys, the halt. Now we go back to AMC. take a look here at AMC. Take another look here at AMC, guys. This is AM. I hate when they do that. Well, I hate when I do that. Okay. Looking here at AMC. Now, taking a look at the financials on AMC, guys. Financials isn't bad at all. The EPS is actually getting greater here in AMC. Now that COVID is letting up, the mask mandate is where I live, guys. AMC theaters has been filling up. When I ride past the parking lot, it is always 3/4 filled, coming from seeing 2 or 3 cars, and it was just security. So that is major. Another thing, guys, have you guys signed up for that investor program? And did you guys get out there and get your popcorn just yet? If so, write it in the comment section, guys. Let us know, let the world know how strong the AMC shareholders community is. Okay, we are aware of everything that is happening in the stock. One thing I like about it, they don't do anything in the dark. All right. Anybody else buying Neo stock today? Anybody else buying Neo stock today? I know I sure did. Now, Neo, guys, is going to be one of the top EV stocks out there. Far as long-term potential, this is one of the top dogs. Neo is going to be one of the top dogs, guys, this year, believe it or not. Before Q4 comes, Neo will be trading above its high. Now, with how fast EV cars are changing in China, that is not a concern for Neo. In fact, that is a good thing. The more EV car manufacturers that are successful in China actually is a good thing for Neo, because it proves to the economy how much needed is EVs. Now, do I think not many people has switched from meme stocks over to back to EV, because we know the end of last year EV was hot. EV was real hot. Take a look at CEI. All right, we'll take a look at CEI. What about WMC? Target or AMC on Monday? What you guys think? Target or AMC? Guys, if you ask me, AMC is still the play. But don't be surprised if you see costs run up Monday, guys. Don't be surprised if you see costs up at least 6%. I'm seeing a lot of strategic plays being made on the Reddit page and discussed. Now, if cost in fact does run, you did not hear it from me. All right. What do you guys think about what happened with Bed Bath and Beyond? Look, guys, we are holding the line Monday, and we will continue to do so. And the hedge funds has lost over $3 billion this week alone. And a lot of retail investors are upset that they lost $300. I am appalled by that, guys. Even though we came down in price here in AMC, guys, it is not over with yet. I don't know if you were around for the GME first squeeze when we seen that 498, I believe. On the road to the 498 was right. We went from $250 all the way to $90, shot down to 75, closed at 95. No, shot down to 75, closed at 95 that day. And a day later, we closed at 325. And that pre-market, we did see a high of 525, guys. And we shot all the way back down in price to $40 after that, guys. Okay, so the AMC shareholders should, in fact, know what to expect. But in order to come out on top of all this, guys, you have to buy the dip. I can't stress that enough. For instance, Wednesday during the recount, when we came down all the way in price, no, the day after, yesterday, when we came all the way down in price, guys, and bounced back, who would have thought to grab that $36 a share of AMC? And by the end of the day, you would have gained 30%. Just that fast. It is crazy, guys, how the market is super volatile. If you can catch these patterns, you in fact can make a fortune around this time. The only people that are winning is the day traders. The day traders are tearing the market apart right now. But the government is reaping all the benefits with those capital gains taxes. So with the Redditors fighting the hedge funds, which is causing this volatile market, which is in fact helping the government collect all these capital gains, they do not care what is going on. That's why they're sitting back and allowing this to happen, because it's all beneficial for them while we take all the risk. Government isn't on the retailer side, nor is they on the suits side. They're on the green side, guys. And during the time of super volatile market, Biden goes and up the capital gains taxes. I don't know why a lot of people is mentioning that, but that is big, guys. And it is going to have effects on the American-based companies. Companies that are based in America is going to have major effect on that tax. They're going to be hugely affected by the tax hike, guys, which is going to trickle down to the investor, especially. on the dividend stocks, guys. Now let's take a look at CEI. CEI, guys. Take a look at this chart. CEI looks like it hit its bottom not too long ago at that 55 cents. But the last 6 days of trading has been magnificent for the stock. Now, looking at the pattern that it has been trading off of, it has done this multiple times and have given out. Okay. Now, if we take a look here, what the analysis is telling us, no analysis is showing up for the stock. Not even an analysis rating. What about the order flow? The order flow popped up, but as you can see, guys, not too much movement going on here at CEI. It's 67 cents stock. First things first, let's check out this balance sheet. Balance sheet is okay. Total assets does outweigh the total liabilities, and the debt to asset isn't bad here. But looking at this day chart, I would not go and buy it just yet. Zooming out on this day chart, this is not looking like a good stock at all, guys. It looks like it's a falling knife, and it is continuing to fall with force. Just my honest opinion on the stock. No shield or any of the sort. XL Fleet is a prime target. And why do you say that, Sam? NVIS. Microvisions is one of my favorite stocks. Earlier in May, made some nice. Very nice gains. Another thing, guys, we need to focus on is the commodities market. A lot of people isn't talking about that, but with dry bulk shipping at an all-time high, far as charter price, commodities is going to be at an all-time high before you know it. A good thing too, guys, it is a perfect time to be buying puts in the oil industry. Oil is going to decline heavily now that the global economy is wide open. Cost per barrel is going to go down tremendously. So, guys, perfect time to be buying any puts on that sector is now. Believe me, you will not regret it. Is anybody in the live stream trading Virgin Galactic? Does anybody hold any Virgin Galactic costs? Now, Virgin Galactic is my favorite SPAC company because we know global tourism is going to be big in the future. It's big now. It just isn't as logical as people think. Now, Virgin Galactic has this thing in a nutshell. They just want to perfect it, okay? Make it more safe, more things to do when you're up there, just more comfortable, okay? So they're trying to optimize their spaceship. Do you consider it a spaceship or is it an airplane? That's a good question. Anybody that is in the live stream, can you answer that question for me? Is Virgin Galactics considered spaceships or airplanes? I'm not sure. So if you can help me out with that one, that will be fine, guys. Fine on my part. Anyone trading crypto currently? Is anybody in the crypto markets watching the stream? I know you guys are. That's a crazy question to ask. But yeah, guys, does anyone here trade the crypto market? Because I'm going to take a flash look at that really quick, guys. At global, not the global. We want to check the cryptos. Global looks good for Monday, though, by the way, guys. But look here at the crypto, because we truly want some of this money. I know crypto guys is going to kill me for this one, but we want some of this money to find its way to the stock market. But the money that tends to fall out of cryptocurrency and find its way to the stock market, stocks, penny stocks, not blue cap, but your CTRMs, your SOSs, your ZOMs, BioLakes, JagX, as well as the meme stocks. So as Bitcoin, Ether, Doge, as these cryptos go down, in my head, the stock market is going up. Clone says SoFi. Anyone have ideas on how the news admission of naked shorts might affect things? Okay, guys. Do I believe that's a good topic for us to cover, guys? Naked brands. Now, the news that came out on naked brands was comical, if you ask me. They're not going to have it here, but let's take a look at it. Okay, guys, what happened? It's all over the Reddit forums about naked brand, guys. Now, with that analyst on TV admitting to illegally short naked brand, will that affect the stock? In fact, guys, that is going to affect the stock in a great way, because it is going to only attract the Wallstreetbets Redditors. It's only going to attract them even more. Now, what is really going on with naked, guys, someone's going to get in trouble for that. Someone's going to lose their job, and I do believe that lady is in trouble. What did you guys saying? I have a ton of STCE leaks. We need to focus on AMC. They want us to disperse. Yeah, guys, they do tend to put out a lot of decoys out there for us. A lot of decoys. You might see the stock running up 100% very quickly just to get you to get out of AMC, but that 100% gain is a bull trap. We've seen AMC have a bull trap. in the form of a short ladder attack, which killed the gains from the day before, but AMC ended up closing higher than what it opened at, guys. Now, this is why I tell you guys to throw away the charts when you're dealing with meme stocks, is because what analysis could have told you that AMC was going to dip how it did, or in fact rise how